everyone, it's Sean from What Up, and welcome back to another video. Today we're talking leaked castings. This comes to us courtesy of Geeky Area over at WOTSERIES.com, and this makes 5 in just a little over 2 weeks now. We're talking 5 leaked castings. It's been a great couple of weeks for Wheel of Time fans because, I mean, we're not getting any official news whatsoever. We know Season 2 is not going to come out till next year, but we're still getting leaks at least, which is fantastic. Now, if you're new to the channel and you don't know what we do here, we cover Wheel of Time show news, so anything and everything to do with Wheel of Time, it's what we talk about here. Whether it be official or leaked, pictures, videos, castings, you name it, we talk about it here on the channel. We also talk about the book series as well, so if you like Wheel of Time in any way, shape, or form, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. Now, we're going to talk about the leaked casting today a little bit, but I do want to mention that I'm going to give a spoiler warning about halfway through the video. So we'll talk a bit about the actress in the WOTSERIES.com article. Then after that, I'm going to give a spoiler warning for the entire book series because I want to talk about which roles I think would fit Miss Costa properly. Doesn't mean I'm right, but it's rampant speculation. It's one of the things I really like to do here in the channel. All right, so I've left a link to the WOTSERIES.com article down below in the description box if you folks want to read it when you're done the video, and I would recommend bookmarking their page and checking back quite often. They come out with a ton of different Wheel of Time related news and a ton of exclusives, a ton of leaks, and they haven't been wrong yet. I check them almost every single day. Not only are they great friends of mine, but they're very, very good at what they do. Now, we're talking about Lilac Costa today. She is a Spanish actress who started acting at the age of 26 after earning a PhD in communications. And she's incredibly talented. So I know I say that of a lot of the Wheel of Time cast, but she comes with an impressive amount of nominations and awards. She's the first foreign actress to win a Lola, which is the highest award that the German film industry gives out. She was also nominated for the Best European Actress at the European Film Awards, and nominated for a BAFTA award for her role in 2015's Victoria, which is probably where most people know her from. Now, in the article, it does mention a couple of different things about her. The first one being that she is playing a role by the name of Magdalena. Now, that's not really a name that really pops up too much in the books. It's not something I really can think of when you associate it with someone. However, in the past, when we've had code names on different CVs or code names for different characters, the first letter always seemed to be the letter of the actual name of the character. Now, that may not always be the case, but we're going to go with that because I have 3 different characters who I think she's going to be a really good fit for. 1 on the side of the light and 2 on the side of the dark. But before we get into who I think she may be playing, we're going to give a spoiler warning here because I'm probably going to ramble a little bit and I'll end up spoiling a bunch of stuff for people who haven't read the book series. So, before we get into the speculation, spoiler warning. In the next part of the video, I'm going to speculate on who Lilac Costa is going to play in Sony and Amazon's Wheel of Time show. So if you haven't read the entire Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, that's The Eye of the World all the way through A Memory of Light, the full 14 books, be forewarned, I'm going to mention different plot points and character arcs and may ruin some things from the book series for you. All right, that being said, let's get on with the rampant speculation. All right, so where will she fit into Season 2 and perhaps beyond of the Wheel of Time show? Well, the WOTSERIES.com article mentioned her character's name is Magdalena. Now, that could be one of 2 different things. The first thing is that could be your actual character's name. If that's the case, it's probably an amalgamation or a made-up character, and I can do zero speculation when it comes to that because I have no idea how that's going to fit into Season 2 because they did such wide sweeping changes for Season 1, and we know they're going to do at least that many or more changes for Season 2. So if they're doing an amalgamation or a made-up character, I can't begin to speculate how that fits in. So we're going to cut that out completely. We'll go with the second option. The second option is when we get a code name for an actor and actress on their CV, usually the first letter of the code name also corresponds with the first letter of the actual character they're playing. Now, because of that, there's 2 particular characters I have in mind, and perhaps a third, but we'll talk about why I don't think it's the third. The first one is Morgase, Queen of Andor. Now, it's possible she's going to show up in Season 2 because I was told we're going to see Gowan and Galad, not an amalgamation, but both brothers in Season 2. We're probably seeing Elida. There's rampant speculation that a certain actress who's already been cast is Elida in Season 2. We know we're seeing Elaine Tricand. So chances are we're probably going to see the rest of the royal family. Maybe we'll see Gareth Bryn, maybe we'll see Morgase, but we don't really know. Now, if we do see Morgase, will she be as central to some of the plot lines as she is in the book series? I don't think so. I think if we do see Morgase in Season 2, we may see her just for a little bit, and then she probably won't come back much. Mainly because Rafe Judkins has said a couple of different things about the length of the series. He wants to finish it all in 8 seasons if they keep getting greenlit for season after season. Right now, there's speculation that we're getting Season 3 and possibly Season 4, but not all 8 yet anyway. So if we get 8 seasons, they're going to have to cut a ton of different storylines because you're talking multiple books per season. And Morgase would be one of those characters that you could possibly cut or at least shorten her storylines a fair bit in order to advance maybe some of the other main characters. So she could be our Morgase. In fact, she looks an awful lot like Sierra Coveney, the actress who's playing Elaine Trecan, so it's entirely possible in my mind. The second one is Masana. Now, hear me out here. We do know that we're going to get scenes in the tower for season 2. We do know we're going to get more Forsaken. In fact, we have a speculated actress who's playing Lanfear already. But we don't know how many more Forsaken or how they're going to show up. So we kind of have to pick ones that have, I don't know, more central themes to the plots, or can be amalgamated with other Forsaken, because if they're cutting down the number of people, perhaps they're also going to cut down the number of Forsaken. Now, Masana is not entirely a huge character in the book series. However, she's very central to a lot of the tower plot lines, and if they're going to introduce the tower, and I think they're going to stay with the theme like they did in season 1, where the tower is going to be central to a lot of things happening in the series every single season, it'd be a smart idea to keep her around and perhaps amalgamate a couple of other Forsaken or Black Aja into her role. And I think by looking at some of the things that Lila has done here, she would make an absolutely fantastic Masana. Now, the third option, one that I don't really think is going to happen, is Magetti and the Spider. Now, reason being, because I think they're either going to amalgamate or cut out some of the Forsaken. I mean, it's possible we'll get all 13, but I highly doubt it. The Spider's probably one of the easiest ones to cut out or amalgamate into another character, because she is in the shadows a whole lot, hence her nickname the Spider, throughout the entire series, and she's pulling the strings. So if she's pulling the strings, it's quite possible, rather than have her pulling the strings, you can have some of the other characters she's actually pulling the strings of do some of her tasks. That's my 2 cents on it anyway. So let me know what you folks think down below in the comments. Do you think she's playing Morgase? Do you think she's playing Masana? Do you think she's a Spider? Or do you think she's playing another completely different character? Or her actual character's name is Magdalena? We don't know. Let me know what you folks think down below. And thank you so very much for sticking with us here to the very end. Here's to many more.